YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with an instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets 117-108. Denver wins the season series 3-1 because they only play each other 4 times each season. And the Timberwolves only could beat them once, which was this game. And the Nuggets go to 37-24 and 16-12 at home, while the Timberwolves go to 38-23, 18-12 on the road. Denver did win that first quarter 31-22. You'll think that they'd be able to win it from there on, but they lose the second quarter 36-19. Then it was 32-32 in the third. And then the fourth quarter, the Timberwolves won 27-26. And they was able to win the game by 9. Julius Randle and the Timberwolves didn't play that much players in this one. It was a close game throughout, so they wanted to play their best players as much as they could. Randle played 32 minutes, had 14 points. He went 5 of 12 from the field. He had some nice finishes. He had some nice shots to fall from the perimeter, even going 1 of 3 from the three-point line and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. The best thing he did, though, was grab 9 rebounds and 7 assists. He also had 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +7 and plus minus. So he ended up having a good game because all the other things he did besides scoring. And he was able to hold down his position. Jaden McDaniel was a big help for them, especially on the offensive end. He was able to make a whole lot of floaters and a whole lot of finishes. This team was killing Denver in transition. 20 points for Jaden McDaniels, 9 of 12 shooting from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, and was a +20 and plus minus. And then Rudy Gobert, 38 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 8 from the field. He missed his only 3. He also went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, but he still dominated on the glass, getting 10 defensive rebounds and 5 offensive for 15 total. That's really good. And he also had 3 steals and a block. He had 4 assists and a turnover and was a +12 and plus minus. I really like how he played in the paint tonight, and he's really been good the last 2 months. And he continuing that into March now with a great start to this month. Dante DiVincenzo, 36 minutes, 17 points, 5 of 10 from the field. He took only threes and was able to make half of them. But he did also go 2 or 3 from the free throw line, and that helped him get 17. He did have 3 rebounds, 5 assists, no turnovers, and 2 steals. 2 personal fouls and was a +3 and plus minus. Anthony Edwards, 39 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team played. But he only had 21 points, so that ended up being enough to lead the team in scoring. He went 9 of 19 from the field. He took the most shots. He also finished 3 of 9 from 3 and missed both of his free throws. He had 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, a steal, and 2 blocks. And also had 2 personal fouls and was a +2 and plus minus. He didn't shoot the ball up terrible. He didn't dominate this game. He just did whatever he could to keep the team ahead on both ends of the court and just played a solid one, a respectable one still, and it was just good enough to put the Nuggets away. Naz Reid was attacking that basket and playing some defense, and he does both of those every game to the best of his ability, of course. 26 minutes for him, 11 points. He went 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3 though, and he missed his only free throw. He did have 6 boards. That was the most off the bench. He also had 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. And he was the only person off the bench to get a block. Although they only played 3 people off the bench, it was enough to get the win in this one. 3 personal fouls for Naz Reid, a -1 and plus minus. Sumu, he was scoring in transition a little bit too. Finished with 9 points, went 4 for 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a +2 and plus minus. And then Bones Highland, he scored 18 points. They needed everything he gave them to be able to keep that cushion between them and Denver and to be able to get back in the game. 6 or 7 from the field, 3 or 3 from the three-point line, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Did a good job of driving, did a good job of shooting the basketball accurately in this game. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus minus. And you look at the Denver Nuggets, everybody got on the court for them that was healthy and was able to suit up. Cam Johnson, though, no points. He went 0-6 from the field, 0-4 from three. He did have 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. He also had 4 personal fouls. It was a minus 13 and plus minus. Unfortunately, he hasn't been the greatest addition to this team like a lot of people felt and a lot of people thought. He continues to put up okay games or bad ones, and that happened again tonight. Jokic was dominating the entire game. 37 minutes, he had 35 points. He had 15 to 26 from the field. He went 1 to 4 though from three and 4 6 from the free throw line. But they made it difficult. He had some tough finishes. He missed some shots around the rim, missed some bunny shots too. He had to shoot the ball contested from the perimeter. And they did a good job of just keeping the hand in his face and the body on him. And that's all you can really do. He's going to figure out everything else. You just have to try your hardest to make it difficult. And the Timberwolves did. But he had 13 boards and 9 assists, flirted with a triple double. He also had 5 turnovers and a steal and 2 blocks, 5 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and was a +4 and plus minus. Jamal Murray gave him some help. 39 minutes, that was the most on the team, but he took the most shots for the second player on the team besides Jokic, which was 22 compared to the 26 that Jokic ended up taking. But at the end of the day, he didn't shoot as efficient as Jokic, and he really took a lot of jump shots, and they didn't fall as well as you would like. And this one, even though he still had a good game offensively, he went 9 to 22 from the field and 2 of 6 from three and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He can be better, and he knows it, and he has played better this season. Is just, maybe the season's too long for him, especially after that knee surgery that he ended up having a couple years ago. Maybe he just a little exhausted from the length of the season. But other than that, he had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and he had no personal fouls and was a -7 and plus minus. Christian Braun played 38 minutes and had 15 points. He went 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He ended up getting 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and no turnovers, 3 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. So he did a good job of cutting to the basket and a good job of finishing when he got there. And then Julian Strother, he scored 2 points, but he finished 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. He didn't do anything else but get 2 personal fouls and was a +8 and plus minus. Zeke Naji, 6 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 3 from the field. He missed his only 3-pointer. He had 1 rebound, no turnovers, no personal fouls. It was a -7 and plus minus. Deron Holmes, 1 minute. He ended up doing really nothing really in this game because he only played 1 minute, to be honest. He was a +2 and plus minus. Jonas Valanciunas played 10 minutes. He had 2 points. He missed his only field goal, but he did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's how he scored 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, 1 personal foul, and a -15 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr., 34 minutes, that ended up being the most off the bench. He had 17 points. He ended up attacking the basket, ended up hitting some wide open threes. Went 3 of 4 from three, 5 of 6 from the field, and 4 of 7 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a block. No personal fouls, and was a -17 and plus minus. Bruce Brown, 28 minutes, 6 points. He went 3 of 6 from the field. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive boards, 4 personal fouls, and was a -12 and plus minus. He did a good job of getting to the rim and finishing at a good enough level. And then Jalen Pickett, 6 minutes. He didn't miss a shot because he had easy ones in this one. He had 4 points because he went 2 of 2 from the field. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover. He also had no personal foul and was a +8 and plus minus. And then KJ Simpson, he played a minute and he didn't do anything because of that. Would be a +2 and plus minus. And then they shot 48% from the field. The Nuggets did 54% for the Timberwolves, 27% from three for the Nuggets, 39% from the Timberwolves. And then they ended up shooting 74% from the free throw line. The Timberwolves shot 58%. And they also shot less free throws by 8 in this one. And then the Timberwolves had 41 rebounds total, and the Nuggets had 44, 21 assists for the Nuggets, 33 for the Timberwolves. Both teams had 13 turnovers, 2 steals for the Nuggets, 11 for the Timberwolves, 4 blocks for the Nuggets, 5 for the Timberwolves, 11 offensive rebounds for the Nuggets, 7 for the Timberwolves, 33 defensive rebounds for the Nuggets, 34 for the Timberwolves, and then 14 personal fouls for the Nuggets, 21 for the Timberwolves. But like I said, the Nuggets did shoot more free throws, and they also did commit less fouls, and that makes sense. And they shot better from the free throw line too. The Nuggets, they just couldn't shoot as well as the Timberwolves couldn't get enough stops as well as the Timberwolves did in this one. Too many turnovers for the Nuggets that led directly to baskets. And like I said, the Timberwolves had 11 steals. So that really helped them score a lot of easy baskets. And even though they was playing good defense, they also was making their half court shots at a decent enough rate. And that includes threes. And like I said, Jaden McDaniels' floater game was really nice in this one. And then Anthony Edwards was able to hit some timely baskets. And then you had some guys chip in throughout the game to make a couple plays and a couple shots in a little amount of time that they played. And that was enough to help them get over the top and get the win. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.